here we are. So this will be my first ever hand cam stream. Let me cut the music real quick. That way I can hear myself talk as I want to focus. So this will be my first of many hand cam streams. This will be me building my first ever Gunpla. I'm going with this model right here, which is the HG Gundam GP01. Put it over, you can see it better. That's what it looks like. So this will also include unboxing everything I need to build this. I have procured all sorts of different tools to put this thing together. I have some other kits I also want to show that I intend to build in the future. And I might also buy more kits in the future as well. This will be pretty slow, I expect. The desk space I have is actually fairly small, so I plan to be moving away from the desk a lot to bring things to the desk for the unboxing stuff, and then we'll get into proper building. I'll be unboxing the kit last and then actually starting to build it last after I have already unboxed all the tools and stuff. So let me move this out of the way and I'll show the other kits real quick. So I bought these kits a week or two ago. I went to Hobby Lobby, and so here's another HG kit I got. Hobby Lobby had a sale going on, 40% off on their model kits. So this is when I got, you can see here on the side, all the cool information, etc. I think that will zoom in enough. So that's the other HG kit I have, and this will be the next kit I build after Gundam GP01. Then I have two MG kits. So this will be harder to show fully because of how I have the camera set up. But here's one of the MG kits. Try to move that, see it better. You might be able to do this. That's close. So there it is. So that's one of the MG kits I got. And then here's the other MG kit. The Force Impulse. So that's pretty exciting. But anyway, so those are the kits I have to build after I build HG Gundam GP01. So next up is unboxing the tools. So obviously here is a self-healing cutting mat that I will be doing everything on. So that will be the first thing I unbox. This way I can properly set it down And there it is. Noticeably less shiny. Then I have a tool that should seem familiar. This is the Bandai Spirits Parts Separator. I picked this up at my local Hobby Town, USA, which I was surprised to find out they actually had in stock, because I couldn't even find this in stock anywhere online, apart from some specialty shops with exorbitant shipping prices. So this will be exciting. Let's see here. I'm gonna go grab some scissors to open this one up. You may sometimes hear my chair creak around. So there it is, the Bandai Spirits part separator. Some other stuff I got was some toothpicks. Got that from the kitchen. I also got some different storage containers so I can store different things. I have these off to the side. Now for another thing. So this is the model runner rack. I got this from Hobby Town, USA. So my plan is to have this off to the side and use that as intended. Assume I can open this as straightforwardly as the other of the mat. So there it is, the wonderful rail organizer, runner organizer. Not perfectly level, but that's fine. I will move this off to the side now. In the future, as I do more of these streams, I plan to have a bigger desk, better setup for all of this. But for right now, this will work. I'm frankly genuinely surprised it's even tracking my VTuber model as well as it is, because I have this wonderful camera you're seeing everything from, completely occluding my face. So that's quite entertaining. But okay, I'm just gonna put down a bunch of these different parts here. So I'm also kind of sort of opening these in order of how I got them. So all of this stuff right here is also from Hobby Lobby. So as you can see, I've got some tweezers to handle decals, stickers, that sort of stuff, or if I need to hold a part somehow or something or another. So I got that. I got a spruce cutter which I've gotten another one, so I'm not sure if I'll be using this one, or if I do, I'll be using it for other things. So I got this. I got this right here, which I call an X-Acto knife. It comes with 6 blades, apparently. My reasoning behind getting this was because I couldn't find the sort of particular thing I wanted from Hobby Lobby. So I got this in case I needed it for something. I'm uncomfortable using this, if I'm being honest. So I'll be using this very sparingly if I even use it. Thankfully, it does look like it does have a protector on that, so that is nice. Then I got, again, because I couldn't find everything I wanted at Hobby Lobby, and I sort of bought all of this not knowing when I would build these kits or have the energy to build them. So some of this stuff is now kind of sort of redundant. But here's some 100 and 180 grit, and 120 and 140 grit is what it claims. So obviously very coarse, probably far too coarse than what I'll be wanting to use, which is why I got some other stuff. Then I got this wonderful thing, which might also look familiar to people. This is going to be for drawing lines, the Gundam marker. I want to say it's the felt temp one, but I could be wrong on that. I couldn't find, they didn't have the eraser thing, if that makes sense. There's another one of these that they make that is an eraser, and I couldn't get that one. But obviously I could just use an actual proper rubber eraser. So this may not be something I mess with today, but I do have it. And then I got some gloves, you know, in case I want to not smudge my fingerprints and other stuff all over the parts. I'm not sure if these gloves will fit me. It says one size fits most. My hands are very small, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to use them for everything you would typically use your hands for while building kits and be as dexterous as normal, but I do have these. So this is all of these tools. Then I got I do know I could use things to open these, you know, like scissors or whatever, but for things I don't have to, I'll just not, basically. Guess I will go ahead and try these on. Let's see here, so this is going to be the right hand. That shockingly fits pretty well. I think I might, once I actually get into actually building, we'll see how these work, but I think these will actually fit me pretty well. I will not be wearing these for opening rest fit stuff. I'll only put them on when I'm ready to actually build. But I mean, I'm surprised that these fit me as well as they do. The fact it says one size fits most, my hands, like I said, my hands are really small. These are size 7 hands, like small or extra small hands, depending on the glove. So I'm surprised that these fit me as well as they do. But there they are. So that looks like that was actually not a bad purchase. I'm noticing some issues with the seams. You can kind of sort of see that. It's the seams opening up, basically. So not the highest quality, but they don't have to be, in my opinion. So we'll put these over here. I guess I will want to use scissors for this. once I get into the actual proper building, I might put on music. Until then, I'll just leave it off for right now. I'll leave these unopened for right now because I'm not going to be needing these, I don't think. What I have will be far better. I'm hoping I don't need to use this for anything. I know these can be used really well for putting decals on stuff, you know, by easily getting them off of stuff. But again, we'll find out. Again, I'm really hoping I don't have to use this for anything. I really don't like, again, I'm just not comfortable using blades that much. I'm not very good at it. And seeing videos and guides from Gunpla YouTubers just gave me a lot of anxiety, basically. So I would prefer not to have to use this if I don't have to. Almost got it. I know there are way better X-Acto knives out there. You know, like the Tamiya brand, for example, is very good. But this is what they had, and I don't exactly have all the money in the world to just buy every single high quality tool for every single thing. So. There's that. Again, hoping I never have to use this, but there it is. I'll move this over to the side. Here's another tool. Again, I probably won't be using, but there it is. Kind of perplexed at how easy this was to open. There it is already. Trying to get it in close so you can see it better. I mean, it doesn't look that bad for a spruce cutter for getting out of gates and stuff. I mean, it's flat like it should be, etc. And then we have the tweezers, different shapes and sizes. So as you might be able to see, they've got some plastic to hold them together, which I'll definitely keep on them. That's an interesting make. You would move all these over to the side. Now, unironically, one thing I forgot to get was something to fill all these tools in. So we're hanging loose somewhere. Actually, I'll just go get another storage stuff for that. I'll just use this one right here. I'm lazy. There's all the tools. Put that over there for right now. And now, to show the highlight of my tools, so I got something very nice. This is the God Hand. Trying to get it to go into focus. Come on, you can do it. It won't do it. Anyway, this is the God Hand GHPNS 135 version 3.5. So that's cool. So this is one tool I got, and that's why I won't need the other spruce cutter, basically, is the idea. So it is held in by a thingy, so I can't just take this out the way I would have liked. But I can still more or less open it up all the way. And there we go. I can close it again if I want. Here it is. Much higher quality than the $7 one. So this will be the main thing I use for everything. Put it over here. Then here's the really, really nice tool that I got. Oh look, you can see the camera. Yeah, so as you can sort of see, I've got this on a pole, basically, above my desk. But, so you might be able to see it says Racer. So this is the Gun Primer Racer Gate Remover set. Gate Remover set. So this is the Gun Primer. So I'll be figuring out how to open this. And this is also designed to be able to store some tools if I want. Oh no, you can't see the camera anymore. The horror. Move this out of the way. So this is the Gun Primer Racer. And I'll move this over here for right now. So we've got the Racer, polishing tool made of tempered glass to remove gate marks, plastic model kit parts. Designed especially to smooth parts without risk damaging them. So even but yeah, there's a lot to it. And of course the case can be used to store things. So that's pretty cool. And then here it is. So we have the Racer itself. Trying to get to where you can see the edge of it. I'm not going to be able to get that in focus, I don't think. But it does have an edge to it. It does feel rough on my hand, not something I want to hold on to, basically. But there it is. So that's primarily what I'll be using. Then here's the balancer. I think the Racer is equivalent to 400 grit, somewhere around in there. The Racer Plus is under that. But here's the balancer. So it has two sides. And so the idea is you shave something down with this, and you balance with that, and then you use the recover cloth to get it to look like the rest of the part. So these are what I will primarily be using as the bread and butter of removing parts and getting them ready for assembly. I'm surprised that's picking that up so loudly. That's crazy. Then of course, we have recover. Should just did it. Okay. Okay, so it's two cloths basically. So two small squares of cloth that I can use. Okay. And it said something about removing the sponge. So maybe it meant use that? Question mark. I'm investigating the sponge and seeing what else of it can be removed, if any. I'm not sure the entire thing can be removed. It can. Okay. And that is where it is implying parts can be stored. Tools driver. I'll hold off on putting this in case it can leak. I don't want to risk anything like that. See if there's any of these tweezers I think might make the most sense. I like this pair the most out of likeliest to use. So we'll do that. And of course we have that. So I think that looks pretty good, honestly. Just try to put this back in, because I obviously want to take care of this. I don't want to just mindlessly throw it away. But it does make the purchase a bit more premium, because now I have this box I can use to store all my tools. Of course, I could still keep this on if I want. Keep it all protected. I really like the idea of being able to use the box the parts came in as a storage box for my tools. I very much so like that idea. I'll go ahead and move this out of the way because I don't need it anymore. Let me check phone messages real quick, make sure there's nothing important. Okay, so that concludes the unboxing of tools. I now have one final thing to unbox, as you can imagine, the actual kit itself.